For 21 years, Argentina lost 3-2 the last one, which was played in Switzerland. It was a friendly, it didn't feel like that then. Here's Mark Gahey. John Stones, who starting back-to-back games. He hardly did that in the whole of the season that's just finished in England. And of course, he is looking to impress potential employers. He left Manchester City at the end of June. Here he is again.
Yeah, fascinating game in contest. In context, it really is. I think Argentina, as you say, Martin, have been course and distance, been around the block and back, and know what it's like, know how to manage these sort of occasions, get through them, come out the other side victorious. For England, can they produce that dynamism that they showed, particularly in the game, I think, against Mexico? And who is going to tag Jude Bellingham? Who is going to stop him getting into the box and getting on the end of some of those crosses?
Series of fouls, a little dig by McAllister 30 seconds ago. Didn't interrupt the play, but was a gesture of intent. This one from Paredes, who was involved in that red card incident against Switzerland when he received a yellow, and it was transferred to Mbolo, who had already been booked and was off. It certainly helped Argentina, if you like, grind out another win, as the Argentinian journalist was saying yesterday. England press, Argentina pass. Tagliafico. Interesting about the shirts, all in blue. It was an Argentina request. I think they would have had to wear them anyway. But it is a throwback, a nod to 1986, when those two Maradona goals were created wearing blue shirts, solid blue rather than the blue and white stripes. And those were gathered from a street market 48 hours before the kickoff. I think these have come properly packed from the manufacturers. The reason for that change was the ones in Mexico City. Argentina thought they were going to restart then, and England went quick. Now it's beginning to threaten in terms of the tension on the field. Those smiles, the handshakes have long gone. Here we go.
Yeah.
Neither side will benefit from getting drawn into this, you feel?
No, they won't. I think this was on the cards, Martin. I think this was always going to happen with these two teams today. At some point, it's going to get particularly lively. Very difficult to officiate. The referee's got to have eyes everywhere. They thought they were due a free kick, and because they carried on, then all of a sudden you see Enzo Fernandez getting in and around Elliot Anderson. But they expected the whistle to go. It didn't happen, or if it did, certainly England never heard it, and they carried on playing.
Well, that's a very interesting referee's view. But a very early flashpoint.
Yeah, look, again, I think that, and again, both teams will know the importance of keeping discipline. But I think we're going to see a few of those in this little match-up today. I really do, and it wouldn't surprise me if they get a little taste here as the game goes on.
Anthony Gordon keeping his place on the left-hand side. Jordan Pickford has come way out into midfield and was gesturing, not just to receive the ball, but gesturing his teammates ahead of him to get into the right areas as far as he was concerned. Here's Rice, who's been saying how well he's recovered from illness. He came off at half-time in the quarter-final. Gay's also had some problems as well with a hamstring. Jed Spence, who's been operating with a broken jaw, operating very successfully.
Challenge in the end on Jed Spence, but he made really good gains there down that left-hand side, really positive.
Positive from Spence, positive with the press from England. Trying to rattle the cage of the world champions. Gay. Swept out to Reece James, the senior right-back, really, when he's fit. He's caught by McAllister. Julian Alvarez, of course, no longer plays for an English club, but had a couple of very good years with Manchester City.
And there's Argentina squeezing this time on Elliot Anderson. And that first-time ball, trying to find Morgan Rogers down this right side. An area of the field for him that he's not totally accustomed to.
Here's Romero. Let's look at Giuliano Simeone. He did start the game that Argentina didn't need to win, the third group game, when they made a whole raft of changes. He's acting away England as his dad did at David Beckham, and vice versa.
Good tempo, lovely tempo to the start of the game. Look, we want a semi-final that's bristling, that's on the edge. They're the best games, the most exciting ones to watch, and there's every indication that this one's going to have that.
It's a brilliant ball from Pickford. Rogers playing on the right, which he doesn't do for his club. He's making very good ground here. In the whole season, and he played just over 3 hours on the right-hand side for Aston Villa.
Yeah, if he doesn't play in that 10 position, which obviously Jude Bellingham operates in, then usually for his club he's off the left side, cutting in on his right foot. So today he'll want to mix his game up, but we'll see Morgan Rogers do more of what he just did, drive towards the dead ball line and try and stand crosses up.
Well, I said taller. This might be first test. Kane is already been on the end of corners, and there's more pushing and shoving going on. And by Rice, it's a floaty one. Players from both sides on the ground. Trying to win it back, stop Argentina playing out, and then all drilled into the back of Gahey by McAllister.
Yeah, just seeing all the grabbing that's going on the screen there on the monitors from those corners. I mean, it's very difficult to marshal that and stay on top of that because everybody's doing it.
Well, we talk about height and youth and speed. It might just be cool-headedness that decides this one. Martinez, who can be inflammatory himself, he's got the Argentina flag woven into the side of his hairdo. And there's Tagliafico. It's as tight as that, all over the pitch.
It is. All you're looking to do as a player in these opening exchanges, be neat and tidy about your work. Probably the one player out there so far that hasn't really kicked it is the Argentinian number 10. Here he is.
Well, Thomas Tuchel did say in his press conference, I did think about going man-to-man on Messi. There's no sign of that so far.
Because he wanders, Martin. That's the problem you have. He's prepared to wander around the field, Lionel Messi, to pick up the best position. If you go man for man, then it's a defensive player. You can find yourself getting dragged all over the place. You'll have seen that and faced that countless times over the years and dealt with it.
Anderson loves to play it forward. Challenge from an angle that he didn't complain about. I think the England fans did. Anderson.
Every minute foul.
And captivating viewing for everybody, including the FIFA royalty. The president is here and the general secretary sitting behind him. McAllister. Since McAllister played every minute except the game against Jordan, that third game in the group stage that I referred to earlier. Off goes Gordon. he got there.
Did indeed. Did well actually to get anything on the end of that Anthony Gordon, because it was skipping off the top of the surface there. It looked like it was heading for a goal kick all the way, but he made something of it. He's got better as the tournament has gone on, I think, in an England shirt. Anthony Gordon, he's looked particularly dangerous down that left side.
And fortified, I'm sure, by the fact that he's joining Barcelona. And Martinez goes long. Well covered by Stones. That ball was played in one direction. I don't think he's a member of it now, but Louis Tomlinson knows his football. I think he played for Doncaster Reserves in a professional game.
This
Is going on off the ball as well.
every minute foul for every year.
Just there, Elliot Anderson was involved. This is going to take some officiating this game.
And the benches below us, Martin. Yep, Thomas Tuchel was up, and immediately Scaloni was up as well. So all the officials, fourth officials, the referee out there, assistant referees on either flank, everybody's got to have their eyes all over the place here.
Leo Messi just looks on, leaves the rest to the others.
He leaves them all to it, he does, yeah.
If they do wrestling.
And again, for the referee, he's giving it every chance before a card will be brandished, but it's kind of inevitable with this one that once he brandishes one, we could see quite a lot.
When you think of Ratin in the 66 sent off to quarter-final, Beckham getting sent off in 98. Both occasions, the team that had the dismissal lost. There's the lesson, isn't it? Oh, look at the room.
Oh yeah. Ew.
Wasn't Messi at his best.
Who they for the pass ball?
Chelsea midfield player who captains the side when Reece James isn't
They
playing.
for the pass ball.
Of course, they look exactly the same part of the pitch, but they're very much opponents here today. Romero. And to Julian Alvarez, who scored that wonderful, wasn't the final goal of the quarter-finals, but it's the penultimate one.
Oh, he pass. If you swell off that. Jeez.
Didn't need to wait for the
Oh boy.
semi-automated offside call, and there's another.
This is England. They all call with that. Bad.
Jordan Pickford saying it's our ball, we want to get on with the game, but
What could be this? What could be the meaning of that one?
Inflames it.
I don't see the point of him getting involved in doing that, to be perfectly honest.
The referee might have got a booking for Simeone by leaving it rather than becoming possibly the aggressor. I'm sure you'll all be watching and listening with the views on the sportsmanship of it, but it's quite a scrap, and that's the way it's going to carry on. And England with Gordon looking dangerous. Spence is right up there with him. Gordon's still
You
going.
shoot now. You got too much. You too much.
Yes, one too many hits it. Romero
Just the run they go. You don't know what to do.
There, and there's nowhere.
Nice, lovely piece of passing by Argentina. Haven't really flexed their attacking muscles yet. James is across.
Oh yeah, crosser. Full head.
Unfortunately for England, they'll stay in play here. And this James, didn't see him coming. Here's Paredes. Holding midfield players know how to set off the patterns of play that Argentina have used successfully. They've scored plenty of goals, Andy, haven't they? 17.
Oh, yeah, they have. No, as I mentioned, I think sometimes when they've got in front in matches, they've sat off the game a little. But, Martin, when they really go for it, they can... Listen, they can knock a few in just a few minutes. Make make no mistake about that. They've got people that are very capable.
Here's Paredes. For all their early pressing, England getting everyone behind the ball when necessary. And it was necessary, now they can break. Bellingham.
Leon, that'll be
Fair challenge.
It's a good challenge, that one from Paredes. He's definitely trying to get into Bellingham's face. He is.
Oh yeah.
McAllister. 15 yards away from that. Argentina thought they should have had a free kick. England have got one now. Gordon started well.
That was a crunching challenge, that one from Paredes, and he was quick to let Jude Bellingham know, and that's the right reaction. You don't want to get caught up in anything. He just wants to focus on what he's been doing magnificently throughout the competition so far, Jude Bellingham. He's been the best midfield player, if not the best player in the competition.
James. I'm sure both sides relishing the surface that they're playing on. There is a game of football to be played. It's just a score or two to be settled. They've got good conditions under the roof, of course. This remarkable stadium. James gets it back still. Spence playing with great bravado. He hasn't always been in his club side, Jed Spence, over the past season in England.
It's really good work there from Enzo Fernandez.
There we are. There's your Rolling Stone.
Yep.
Jagger for the uninitiated, or maybe the very young. Definitely my generation.
And mine, I love him.
Yeah. I actually saw those Stones at the 1982 World Cup. It's dating them and me a bit, isn't it? The old Atletico Madrid stadium. Talking in for last World Cups. There's plenty to look at here with these two teams.
Get up in about the place.
Semi-finals, they've won them all. England, of course, have only won the one to get to that final in '66. It was against Portugal.
Tagliafico there, yeah. Plunging into that challenge, does make a bit of contact with the ball as well as taking Morgan Rogers with him.
There is a real sense of brotherhood for both these groups. There's no question about it. They're tight together, tied together by the unity of the purpose here. But something's got to be broken. James, Rogers. England's turn to slick a few passes together amidst the tackles.
When we see both teams just start to play a bit of one touch, that's when things can happen. When you start bouncing 3 or 4 passes, one touch, first time, that's when you can get a teammate into good positions, just like that one there from Anthony Gordon.
It's a lovely ball by Kane to Rogers. James on the overlap. Martinez escaped him just for a minor moment. Threatened the Argentina goal. Not been getting into penalty areas. There's been a lot of play broken up on the edge. Actually was the first real contribution in one of the penalty boxes here in the stadium. Messi, unmistakably. Oh, that's not Messi, is it? Messi with a Y. Martinez didn't make his international debut till he was 28. It's been a remarkable rise on from Tagliafico. Here's the very willing Julian Alvarez. Work the width. Messi trying to chest it
Hey!
in. Anderson
Boy!
smelt the danger. Hasn't passed yet. It's Gay this time, and now the flag has gone up.
Yeah, you mentioned Julian Alvarez, Martin. That's one of his greatest qualities. He's got tons of skill and know-how, and as we saw with that goal in the game against Switzerland, he's got great ability, but he works and he doesn't stop running and chasing, and they need that. Argentina with Messi, who often we know that is kind of just walking around waiting for something to happen, waiting to get involved. We need someone up there who's going to really charge around, and Alvarez is so generous like that.
Rogers trying to make a run through the middle. The ball skips away. I don't think he would have got there anyway. How shalt not pass was the message from Tagliafico. He's a great friend of Jude Bellingham, Morgan Rogers. They grew up in the Birmingham area in the Midlands in England together.
Great ball, that
Una
one-touch
too
ball
dey
there.
slow. He go give
Messi
una
just round
pass.
the
Now they
corner.
dey fit work am.
Paredes lending it to one or two of his teammates.
I dey try play Spanish football. Spanish no dey rush.
Molina had made a run down the right side, but it's Alvarez to the left. Spotted by James to block. Tagliafico. Alistair nearly losing out. Making out that an ankle was tapped by Bellingham.
His own touch actually got away from him. Then he just takes that one on the top of the foot from Bellingham. He's got every right, Jude Bellingham, to go for that. The ball's there in the loose. McAllister this time just comes off second best, but he's okay.
And he's got a free kick. So, again from the paint.
Centre-halves going forward for this one. First time maybe we'll see this England back four tested with Romero and others who have pushed forward.
They're trying to hold pretty high line. Argentina's response is to go to the right.
No
Giuliano
overdo.
Simeone,
Just spoil am.
who wins a corner
Argentina player.
for the world champions.
They need to flog all of them.
Good play, Jed Spence. Good defensive work.
Now, where have I seen him before? Sergio Aguero. Been around, right? We've seen him a few times in the tournament, haven't we?
We have indeed.
A loyal fan as well as a wonderful player for his country. Now, this is interesting. It's the first time the referee's been examined in his response to what Argentina are going to try and conjure up by any means. Has not going to be penalised to get the opening goal from a Messi corner. Pickford backpedaling. The free kick had gone. The whistle had gone for the foul.
Yeah. And Simeone was so close to him, really, and actually facing him. Look on the right side of the screen. I think that's
you combo the whole
totally unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
Always the corner from not
And we have
pulling break.
challenge on James by McAllister. Again,
Get up. This is Gladstone. Mayodia,
Thomas Tuchel
just be a bit careful here.
Yeah, he's going absolutely. He's apoplectically raised below us.
He is an emotional character. It's always the instance right in front of the dugouts that inflame the coaches. Argentina actually played in the very first World Cup semi-final back in 1930 against the United States, strangely enough, and they won 6-1. And the crowd was 73,000, so it wasn't a slow burner in that respect. Only 13 nations compared to 48 in this one. It's such a wonderful history, the centenary, of course, when the next World Cup comes around in 4 years' time. Anderson. Kane. Nice raking pass.
Good ball that is. Great ball that from Harry Kane, who's not been involved an awful lot. That's why he went and dropped so deep there, just to start getting involved.
Stones. Now Spence has had a couple of hasty breaks down that far side. Held on for a bit too long. Argentina snapping at his heels.
Mayodia play good football. Grand distance, 4 distance, after this.
Martinez has made a good recovery. He broke his finger playing, actually warming up for the Europa League final for Aston Villa back in May. But no sign of it as an inconvenience in this tournament.
Oh yeah.
Here's Paredes trying to boss proceedings.
Actually started the game well, Paredes. He's made a couple of big tackles, but has been nice and neat and tidy in possession.
Tagliafico didn't start the tournament. Medina was the first choice left back for the opening couple of games. And trying to raid on that right-hand side with Molina. It's calmed down a bit. There's a former England manager, Fabio Capello, a former foreign England manager. Been too many of them. Bellingham getting a chance to impress. England fans really backing him.
Great run. Excellent work. Exactly the right thing there, Jude Bellingham. That's what I've been so impressed with him in this tournament, is he knows when to drive at the opposition. He knows when those challenges are going to come flying in at him. There's 3 blue shirts. Look, yeah, and it's well applauded by the coach. He knows it. That's important that he does that when he gets the opportunity. He hasn't really had a chance to do much of that, but when he does, he is very, very difficult to stop.
Over the half-hour mark, factoring in the hydration break. England fans in very good voice, great acoustics. Beckham with his own personal history in England against Argentina, including a winning penalty in the 2002 World Cup group stage in Japan. Watching on eagerly, and of course very much a free kick specialist. The role today with Declan Rice. England getting John Stones in round the back.
Yeah, half a chance there. Nice blighted, drifting clip from Declan Rice towards that far post, and John Stones is above Lisandro Martinez. There's a look at those, look at the grabbing there that goes on and creates actually that big area for John Stones to maybe go and attack it. Just didn't get his forehead on it.
It's the first attempt of the game. Spence, the bounce. Simeone's enthusiasm getting the better of his challenge. Definitely a foul. I guess his dad is here somewhere, but he's not sitting next to David Beckham. Okay, he's strong. He's not a confrontational person. He might be.
Yeah.
Stones.
It doesn't matter how many times, Martin, your coach and all the staff and everybody around you tell you to keep your heads, keep your cool, keep your discipline. In that split second, in that moment, sometimes something else comes over you, takes over and makes it very difficult.
It's a brilliant kick from Pickford, a lovely touch from Spence, and Gordon was nearly onto England by the most direct route. We're very nearly behind Argentina then. I think Spence was still reflecting rather than chasing, but he's there now.
See this one they do for inside your 18. You don't lose her now. Your man don't come down. Hey.
Simeone.
So without Messi, this Argentina not to do nothing.
Another free kick England's
England
good spell.
So when you shoot come outside, they do rubbish. They collect her from you.
And he's quite right. Molina there, that's reckless. He gets too tight, and that's unnecessary. Even though Argentina pride themselves on being a really tough team defensively, you don't want to concede too many free kicks in this sort of area, particularly with a team like England who have got so many tall and significant players.
It's the 9th Argentine foul. And this free kick being trusted to Reece James, who could go for goal here.
Yeah, this one, if he hits it hard and flat, almost like a shot, and get those white shirts running across the front of it.
Defending to be done for the world champions. That's exactly what Andy Townsend described. Argentina haven't got it away yet. They might now. Rice. Gives it straight to Alvarez.
Great ball.
Now Messi. So, held up, importantly.
Bro!
Another flash point.
Yeah, here it comes.
I see what kid there. Now don't go collect card now. If you not argue with referee.
Ran into a roadblock.
Kind match with I want to see better passes from yesterday. Everybody want your
Card
fair.
was just held aloft.
Yeah, not sure who that was to. I mean, great skill from Messi, wasn't it? He could have dropped it off, you know, he could have rolled it backwards, but that's what I mean. He's been in this scenario so many, countless times, thousands of times over the years where he's second best to come out with the ball, but he somehow does.
Elliot Anderson gets the card. Kane
Let's see what Harry
went in.
Harry Kane too bad that.
Yeah, that is a yellow card challenge, it is.
So now need to use two people for us.
That's a dangerous one.
Damn it. What? Harry Kane has a big risk. Messi will make it for our What the?
Well, it has taken.
If Messi turn up,
37
Argentina will boost. If Messi your lock up, everywhere we have
so the referee, I
this
think,
Argentina team.
kept his
If
place
Messi
as well,
retire,
but he had
nobody
no
will watch
alternative
him
then.
again. Nobody.
Messi's over the free kick.
I not be team at all.
And this ball, when hit, has stayed hit, but I think
People are mistakes. They go
far too far out
win
even for
on
someone
a
as
final.
talented as the
So this rubbish one at the play.
obviously took a
England is
shorter
bullying
route.
now.
Now he
England
might have a
will
crack, he
stay
does.
below their head.
Enzo Fernandez.
Woo!
He hit that well. He hit that very sweet, Enzo Fernandez. They feel that Jordan Pickford or someone got a touch on it along the way, but He hit this one nice. Didn't see much contact there. It's definitely not been touched by Jordan Pickford. Looks like the right decision, goal kick.
But that's the football for you. This World Cup football, it gives you value, shall we say, for your shooting. We've had plenty of goals from outside the penalty area, 41 in fact, out of 294. It's a good percentage.
It is. Better little spell for Argentina, this. Last 5-6 minutes in particular, Messi's got involved because he hadn't seen anything up to half an hour, but they've got him in and around the game now in this last little spell, and they look better for it.
Tactically, the game being slowed down. It's nothing to do with the heat. It's temperature very regulated in this indoor arena. Doesn't feel very indoor, does it? But we do have the roof. And the games here and in Dallas have been excellent because of that air conditioning. And by Simeone. Messi trying to work a way through. That was very good covering by Rice. Declan on deck when needed. It's almost as if, and the Argentina feel that they can control the ball, but at a slower tempo.
Yeah,
they can't.
They play ball like Spain. They are trying to calm the tempo.
England's breaking through midfield. Maybe they've got the guile.
Argentina no one for England. Trap. England need
Alvarez.
Rush. Argentina they will not be following a Chris like that. They don't feel they play ball like Spain.
Gave and went, but didn't get it back again. Talifico. England being moved around to keep their eyes on the men they're supposed to be marking as well as on the ball, which is with Alvarez. Now Simeone. Nicely worked. They're not behind England. They haven't really threatened Pickford except for that long ranger from Enzo Fernandez. This is where England hope to use the transition. It's a great strength from Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, had to be a card there because Anthony Gordon was wide open down the left side. And that's exactly the right tactic for England. It was that pass from Messi that was intercepted, and Morgan Rogers very good at this, very good at travelling with the ball.
Yellow card issued to Argentina, number 6,
Sandro Martinez. Topping the card. Spence. Up made, of course, of Romero. Is not too far away from him. James. Fernandez, who is a shrewd user of the ball.
Yeah, did well there because Giuliano Simeone well offside, so he just slowed it down and went to Molina, which was the right call.
Messi. One back for England. By Anderson, who's carrying the card and couldn't afford any mistakes. Bellingham trying to go through the gears here, trying to go through Argentina's defending.
Good work actually from Romero there, as he followed Bellingham all the way, and then he didn't want to let Bellingham get up and run and get his head up. Good challenge. I do think England, Martin, need to try and have a little bit more possession, control possession themselves, not just waiting for the turnover every time.
Goes out off.
You play ball, you dey guard down. This Argentina team sef. They give you ball, you play, you dey guard ball.
Just a right-sided midfielder, but Messi's minder as
Players
well.
be all this one wey dey
So
pack
Leo's,
for Argentina.
unguarded in that sense today.
Only Messi go need to do everything.
And Scaloni made that decision.
I beg you.
Played in the World Cup, 2006. It's his last cap, actually. And played in England, played in an FA Cup final, no less. For West Ham United. Stones has played in many a cup final. I'm hoping to add a World Cup final to his list.
Yeah, I think the more Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice get on the ball, better they get this guy, Bellingham, involved, and Harry Kane, more importantly, again, who hasn't really seen much of the ball yet, not had any sort of chance to get his head up and try and work Emi Martinez.
Anderson. James trying to turn it into a fine ball as he has done a couple of times. Harry Kane pass out to him, which worked. That one didn't quite. We're heading towards half-time. What a great time it would be to score. Bellingham spreads his arm in disbelief that that wasn't a foul. The referee's got the opinion that well, he'll have to let the minor contacts go because there are plenty of major ones.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 added minutes. It's the hydration break minutes.
This Argentina team is not a team.
Better finish to the half for England. This
Anytime Messi retire, this Argentina team.
just looking to try and pick out Bellingham or Kane in a little bit of space.
Don't even know what they are playing.
Here is Kane. Not in much space.
To give their pass, they're not going to do anything for moving forward. They are just an average team without
Is it
Messi.
tempting fate, Andy, to say it's settled down a bit?
Well, look, again, I don't think it's ever going to be too far away from this one balling over. I think it can happen at any given point, but haven't had too many genuine attempts on goal. Neither goalkeeper really been tested yet.
The goalkeepers certainly have been tested, not been a shot on target yet.
Yeah.
James. Rodgers. In the right side berth, ahead of Nonu Madueke and Bukayo Saka. Pickford, the quarterback. Stadium for the Atlanta Falcons, if you know your NFL. Offside. And also for Atlanta United in the Major League Soccer. Big news from that department here in the United States. They're going to switch to a winter conventional season, not play through the summer. The season after next, they're going to have a shortened season and then go again. Thomas Tuchel will be telling his troops how to go again in the second half with those notes. They're not at half-time just yet. Kane. High foot from Paredes. Now there's antagonism from the Argentina dugout. A free kick given. Very much the closing seconds of the first half here in Atlanta. Second semi-final. This has some good forward surges. England allowed to still go here, and will there be time to take the corner? I don't think so. Well, it's
The
been
first half will come back again.
the first half with Enzo Fernandez having...
This England, sorry, Argentina team, bro. Bro. Argentina is going to win this match. It's just bad. It will be by chance and by luck. They are not doing well. They are not doing well. You can't just leave everything for Lionel Messi to do. Every other player needs to step up. Lionel Messi cannot be doing everything. Bro. Man. Anyway, we'll be right back. We're back. Second half is about to kick off. First half was a chaotic game. Just free kick, foul, no good football. Hopefully this second half will see good
Nothing
football.
yet decisive. Nothing yet really dynamic.
What a boring game.
And looks like we're going to have a retake. We're going to do the countdown again.
Spain France yesterday was much better than this. I don't know which kind of game is this,
Centre
bro.
spot.
What a chaotic game.
Waiting for the whistle, which didn't happen last time. And early, right into that Argentina penalty, or at least on the edge from Pickford towards Kane. Nice touch from Messi. Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Martin, just before half-time, I think England, with Rice and Anderson and Bellingham, I think they can perhaps dominate a little bit more of the ball rather than sitting waiting for the turnover and then attacking from there.
I'm not just feeling the
they
vibe
used
of the
very well in the tournament. They've been very
not
dangerous from that
just
sort of situation, but I just think they can dominate. Perhaps McAllister and this man Paredes played very well. Be very interesting if Paredes, who likes to commit to challenges, he gets a yellow card, it drastically alters his game, because he's all about intimidation and threatening people in the football way, in the right way. That's what he does particularly well. And if he's on a card, you cannot do that.
Well, Anderson has the same problem.
Correct.
He has the problem.
He does.
Paredes doesn't have it yet.
Correct. And Anderson has got to be careful. He'll want to get close to Enzo Fernandez and others around him in there. But you know, you put one foot out of place, you trip someone up, you're on a yellow card, you could be making that long walk to the dressing room and put the whole thing at risk.
It's a nice little guided touch by Simeone. Alvarez gets his shot in. Pickford has to make the save.
Great save.
It's sneaking in by the near post. Alvarez again. Worse angle. And just that was reflected where the ball ended up. But just when England kicked off and got the ball, a corner's been given here.
Yeah, the referee wasn't sure, in fairness, the referee wasn't sure it was a corner, but Argentina appealed for it and then he just pointed to the corner. But great play from Julian Alvarez. I mean, such a tight angle. It's going to take something incredible to beat Pickford from there, but I don't see a touch there, do you?
Well, no, if it isn't a corner, it should be given as a goal kick. That's the new VAR point of reference. But the corner it is, so something was detected. And, mindful of England's height, the ball not just tossed into the box, now by Messi from a different angle. Still wide by Bellingham. Gordon trying to get onto it. And now Messi. Broke for Messi, there's no flag, and he's seen off. A bit of strength and determination by Bellingham. Yeah, it's short in either capacity.
It's that challenge from Paredes. Look at Messi. Is he? No, he's onside. He's good. He is onside. Excellent work, Jude Bellingham again. When Messi's backing you into the 18-yard box, you've got to get it right. He's done it perfectly.
There is a stat floating around, and there are plenty of them in this World Cup, that Messi has walked for 47% of the time he's been on the pitch in these matches here in the USA. But I'd like a comparative stat with somebody, you know, who's not seen as a strolling player, really, to see what the mean is. Everybody walks at some time, but he does pick his moments. That's the point that it makes, really.
The other 53%, Martin, he's normally doing something pretty useful.
The work of a genius. Yeah. Here's Gordon. Stopped by Romero, but England have got in behind the Spurs centre-back. But the Spurs full-back Jed Spence.
You know, a couple of times in the first half, Jed Spence, when he went at Molina, he went past him quite straightforward. And again there, England full-back, heading for the dead ball line, and Molina's struggling to cope.
Bellingham nearly got there, might still. Simeone, it's a wayward one in a dangerous area.
This guy just nothing. What is the this? Their legs not even feel whole ball.
Under pressure from the willing Alvarez.
Nothing. This guy changes this one. Now miss space will beat you now. Now miss space like this. They go wipe you now.
Rodgers worked hard to get it in. Ignored. He could have played it to Reece James, who's going to get a touch here. No foul.
That's good play, Tagliafico. That's a risky ball. That, oh, wow. Well played, Romero. Great footwork there, because that was a really risky one played to him under pressure in his own box.
That was the only way he could get out of trouble, and he did it superbly. And then the ball forward, trying to bring Simeone into play.
Has to be a card.
Yeah, for Romero. So after an excellent piece of play, finds himself in trouble.
It's in those moments where they're vulnerable, and I think they sense that, particularly when Bellingham picks the ball up. Here's that tremendous bit of footwork and a significant threat there. Christian Romero, really good play, but seconds later he gets a yellow, and for someone like him as well, that can be tricky, him on a yellow card, because he likes to, everything in front of him, wants to go and win it. Just might have to take a breath and pause now.
All I can say is
how you go drag person jersey for the midfield? He want from midfield carry ball go for unnecessary yellow card now. We don't suffocate you. Now you don't get. Which kind of player they pass through this Argentina? Huh? How?
I do feel that Argentina are reasonably happy defending deep. Keeps the speed that England have out of contention, really. But when they're pushed up to the halfway line, as they are now, England could get away, but Simeone...
Romero's just hit the floor, I think, in a situation with Jude Bellingham. So Jed Spence as well.
And Simeone committed the most fouls of any Argentine player in the first half, 5. Like father, like son.
Well, he's a competitive boy.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about that. He likes to be in the thick of it.
And it looks a good selection in terms of dealing with some of England's speed, but Spence is quicker than him. He's quicker than anybody today. So credit the England choice as well from Thomas Tuchel. Here's Alvarez, though. Hasn't always been in the team in this tournament. Second to Lautaro Martinez at the start. As he did in 2022, he's worked his way into that indispensable category. Messi. Simeone. Molina flashes it across. Gordon gets it away, not very far. Argentina come again. Sandro Martinez. There's also a yellow card from the first half.
Boy, I don't even know how to feel about this game. Just
Simeone. Paredes. Really drilled that across.
I think he almost wanted to kind of fade that one a little bit with the outside of his boot, hit it hard, and see if somebody can potentially get on the end of that.
He, of course, will preside over the final. And Infantino wondering, like we all are, who Spain will meet. If it's England, of course, a rerun of the Euro 2024 final. This 2 years ago, which Oyarzabal has been in great form here, scored the winning goal right at the end.
I mean, they give as good a team performance yesterday, Martin, didn't they, Spain, against that French team, as we've seen from any team. They were terrific.
Kane saw the run of Rodgers, couldn't quite find it, but there's a backup here. Rodgers is cross, Gordon coming in! Anthony Gordon! Right place, right time. England lead in the semi-final. The world champions are on the ropes.
This Argentina team, they are very, very poor, very bad.
I mentioned about space, and we're starting to see a little bit more of it appear. It's Harry Kane who serves it forward. Tagliafico does well. Now look, Declan Rice, first time, great ball out to Rodgers. Watch Anthony Gordon at the bottom of the screen. Molina doesn't know whether he's running around the front of him or coming around the back of him. He chooses the latter, and he controls that finish absolutely perfectly. Eyes on the ball, pick it up off that fast surface, and just guide it past Martinez, who has no chance whatsoever with that. It's a brilliant England goal.
In a flash, Gordon. 1-0 England. But the point we were saying, when Argentina sit back deep, they can defend. But when they push up, England break with pace and break through.
Very important there. You've seen a player going down the right side, Martin, whipping a dangerous ball in, and the player on the opposite side of the field looking to get inside that back post. And if you get in there and make a fast run, and the defenders square and a bit static as Molina was, then you can punish them. And Anthony Gordon could not have timed that any better. It was perfect.
England led in their last World Cup semi-final against Croatia, and it didn't pan out, but they could double their money here, or Kane couldn't take it on. Argentina rattled, but Messi isn't. And here comes Simeone, the chance to hit back straight away.
What a challenge.
Fantastic tackle from Jed Spence, who knows what it meant and how much it took. Talk about his speed. There it is again.
What a tackle that is. The Simeone is about to hit that and maybe get Argentina back in the game. You get that wrong, you're conceding a penalty, maybe even getting a red. Jed Spence there, that's a proper challenge, that.
Corner for Argentina, who certainly won't take
Bro,
the opening goal line
it's not
down.
looking good for Argentina.
In by Messi again, defended by Kane.
They are playing
When
football
Argentina
like,
were 2 down
what's
against
going
Egypt, they produced
on?
their best attacking football, what I've seen in the competition. They had to go for it, and they really did go for it, and found a way and got back in the game and eventually won it. So England know here that they're going to have to defend very well, because this team in blue are going to keep pouring forward.
Martinez. What England have and what Argentina know, because they've just experienced this, is that pace on the break and losing possession when you're seeking an opening here could be very costly. But it's a ball that judges well enough. Yeah, a little bit was left on him. Have a look here.
Great ball, Morgan Rodgers, brilliant ball in. Anthony Gordon, Molina doesn't really know exactly where he is, and the first time that Molina saw Anthony Gordon, he was putting it in the net.
England present delighting England past. Not the first time he scored past Emi Martinez. But here's Messi. Not for long. Out to Paredes, McAllister. Argentina fighting for their crown here. Kane very nearly got caught where he shouldn't get caught.
Argentina's team, they're not the team.
Messi.
The time when they were supposed to play ball, please, they're not playing. Now they want play ball.
Argentina.
Okay, this thing what are they do now for this 60 minutes? Why are not doing things? The urgency don't dey now for everybody don't they rush the entire team want to do everything. But why una not doing since before they score now? Since when England score now, una don't they hurry? I beg you, this Argentina team, no, make them rush rest. Yes, baby.
Romero. Fernandez.
So you they play bullet wey not dey reach anywhere. This Enzo, your leg now so up if they go. The boot ball they go sky.
If you're an England player on that sort of angle, anything hit, you'd expect Jordan Pickford to be a match for it.
So far, compliments to Thomas Tuchel. Morgan Rogers in the team.
Yes, indeed.
And Jed Spence defending superbly as well. Rogers, clearly Gordon timed his run to perfection. But you don't become world champions without having bags of fight as well as tons of ability. As Andy quite rightly said, the comeback against Egypt was the epitome of the team refusing to give up on a tournament that they graced 4 years ago, 3.5 years to be technically correct. Messi was the star of that. One of the stars of this, but not the only one. Little rat-a-tat of passes. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Sandro Martinez.
Look at those white shirts, Martin. Cross the edge of that 18-yard box. They've shown already in the tournament, particularly against Mexico.
England is not defending. They don't want to come out
They
today.
can stand there,
England is playing
deal with
defending
crosses.
game.
It's just
Argentina
that
led
touch
them
and that
off.
inventiveness that Messi provides. Can that be the spark?
They not sabi defend. They know
Arnie
which
finds a way
time.
through.
Paredes. Alvarez. No way through. I wonder when Dan Burn might be summoned. He's got England across the line in the last couple of games. Giant defender from Newcastle. Spence, well, they miscalculated with that one, but helped out by James's header. This is where England can break and want to break and keep Argentina honest at the back.
Yeah, the sun's getting warmed up below us, Martin. It's imminent change for Argentina.
I think Lautaro Martinez might be high on that list. Good idea to take the throw quickly. Simeone didn't hear the whistle. They're wasting no time. Nico Gonzalez for Paredes. A definite switch in emphasis.
Yeah, what they're feeling now, they can't get back into the game without risking that midfield area. They certainly do that. Paredes actually, I thought, was particularly good today. He played well in that particular part of the field, but they'll miss him. More responsibility now on this man, Enzo Fernandez. But they'll be looking for Nico Gonzalez, who's a good runner. Wants to, every time he gets the ball, he wants to travel with it into any space in front of him.
He's gone out left. Well, England know Enzo Fernandez's game inside out. They know they can run past him.
No one in the box.
Messi. That's a clever one. And Nico Gonzalez make a contribution straight away coming round the back. It goes out off McAllister. It's a little bit more awkward for England.
Yeah, great ball from Messi. And Nico Gonzalez, yeah. Good introduction to the game, doing exactly the right thing, heading it back. Look at John Stones there. What a great defensive header that is.
Tagliafico, who is that kind of fullback who will arrive and nick a goal. England have the goal. And a good one too. Gay. Spence. Argentina have to moderate to some extent their desire to go all-out attack, because England can score again. And Rice, that's great hands by Martinez, with Bellingham coming in. And that distribution is let down. It's not a foul. Rice, Kane, well, he let fly, tries to. Martinez will prevent the corner. Was it Enzo Fernandez who was caught?
Yeah, it was. I don't think it was a foul either, Martin. I agree with you. I think the ball just got caught under his feet.
That is a foul on Tagliafico by Rodgers.
But that's going to be an opportunity for England to add to the one they have. They are going to have an opportunity when they win possession to release someone in space now.
Messi. Well, it's played for Gonzalez. Slightly more desperate, the defending from England. First with the Stones header, which was very good, and Rice's clearance, which wasn't quite so solid. Corner.
Tracking back towards his own goal, always difficult that when you're running back up, particularly at pace. It's different if you're kind of just stepping side to side back towards your own goal. When you're sprinting back into the box and the ball's at your feet, hard to adjust it to get it to where you want it to go, and Declan Rice just skying that one out for a corner.
Zanetti there, who scored in that 98 game when Beckham was sent off from a wonderfully worked set piece for Argentina. Javier Zanetti. It's nail-biting on both sides. Another Argentina corner. If you were Thomas Tuchel, you were thinking, well, they shouldn't hurt us from corners.
No, it's only these. It's only with really Romero. He's their biggest threat, you feel. I mean, we've seen Alexis McAllister in the tournament pop up when he runs across the near post, Martin, to try and get that first contact. That first
I
link.
don't even know how
Certainly
to
done it
feel
in
about
England in the
this
Premier
game.
League for Brighton and for
Tonight is
Liverpool.
not good.
And it goes. England deal with it. Broken down by Molina. Messi. That's a brilliant ball.
What a save!
Sensational save from Pickford.
What a cross from Messi. That was absolutely on the money. Could not have delivered that any faster, any harder, any better. Brilliant header. And Jordan Pickford. Because sometimes they can be very awkward, particularly at pace when they're right by your feet. That's some save.
They're fully brave.
Nico Gonzalez, who's made it.
Bro.
Virgil actually scored the penalty that won the World Cup in the shootout against France in Qatar 2022. Otamendi's played for decades.
Yeah, lots of changes for both teams. And we'll see exactly how they're shaping up over this next minute or two, but no time to wait.
England want to defend.
Rice goes in.
Now they put two more
Argentina
defenders.
with the throw. His opposite number now is on the pitch, Montiel. A very short spell in England with Nottingham Forest, not very successful. He's known, should we say, known to the opposition. Messi. Spence is there. Alvarez. Fico coming up in support. Gonzalez dragged defenders away. Messi and Montiel in a great crossing position here. England had numbers back, not necessarily all in the right place.
Clever little delivery that from Montiel. It was Alexis McAllister, one of the smaller guys in that 18-yard box, but he made a really nice run. Just the cross just beat him.
Here's De Paul. Romero. Tagliafico. Montiel again. And then on defensive duty. And to sustain the discipline. It's a team desperate to unhinge the organisation. Montiel. Messi still doing it from deeper. Enzo Fernandez.
Okay. It's still one goal though. If Argentina were able to score one goal, everything, the game will change.
Good cross. Oh, it's hit the post.
What?
Wow.
What? How can that not go in? Two attempts now for Argentina.
Redoubling their efforts.
How can that not go in?
There's another cross coming in here from Montiel. Kane tries to alleviate the pressure unsuccessfully. Alvarez. Montiel still waiting on the right. He's made an impact already at right back, the substitute. In from De Paul. Pickford. Ooh, and it did bobble away. McAllister was entitled to have a go.
He is entitled, yeah. Well, the first header from Alexis McAllister. I mean, if it's 6 inches inside that post, it flies in the back of the net. It was a brilliant ball in from Rodrigo De Paul, and McAllister timed his run perfectly. He's good at that. Very, very clever at that. And he got on the end of it with absolute exquisite timing. Watch this. He's totally unmarked. If it's another 6 inches inside that, less than that even, it goes in. Very, very
What's
unlucky.
going on with Argentina?
The challenge is coming.
Their ball is not going in. What's going on? What happened? Every attempt is not going in. Whether the keeper catch it unbelievable, make it be unbelievable save or he hit the bar. What's going on, bro?
Messi. Montiel. This time he doesn't cross it. De Paul, who had that beautiful ball in. Or McAllister. Fernandez. Messi. Here's Gonzalez. Well, they're winning.
Again. What's going on? Why is not going in?
Pass from Messi. It's a
Another
great
one again.
from Gonzalez.
What's going on? It's not going in.
Watch that run at the top of the screen. Oh, I tell you what, it's a tight call. It's a very, very...
Oh shit, bro. Every attempt, no one is going in. What's happening?
tight call. But having got his head on the end of that, he's got to try and loop that over.
Is today going to be a bad day for Argentina? No, 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 no.
Still a good 15 minutes to go.
No.
Since their goal, England haven't really had a kick.
No, it was 2.5 minutes that after the goal where Spence made that wonderful recovering tackle. And Argentina have been foot on the gas pretty much since then. And here it comes again.
Challenge that, Esri Konsa.
In a real chop and change the right back job for England in this tournament. Messi trying to be the architect again. No foul. This is what England want, the counter-attack from Bellingham. Kane up with him. It's Rodgers rather. Rodgers going for goal.
They're not the Firo. Argentina player, and I saw they hold.
In a position where he's probably a bit more comfortable, but he made
They're
the
not
goal
the
from the
Firo.
right, didn't
He certainly did.
Yeah.
Now how people put the game, the Argentina team.
It was Messi that was looking for the foul, didn't get it. And I think that'll happen again, Martin. That sort of situation for England will present itself once more. I'm pretty sure of that. They've just got to make sure they try and keep Argentina out this end.
Alvarez. Messi. The movement in the box that England have got to deal with. No good having a lot of tall players if you can't stick tight to your man when the crosses come in. And as Andy so rightly said, Alexis McAllister is very good, making beautifully timed late runs. He's waiting on the edge of the area again. Static this time. Appreciating the cross might not come. Not for a moment or two anyway. It's need a bit of retrieving by Enzo Fernandez. Tagliafico.
It's just one goal. There is still hope. For all the attempts, all the effort Argentina have been making, it's not going in. It's not going in. What's going on?
Montiel. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Messi. Squirming. And comes round the back to Rodrigo de Paul. Is that dangerous play? Not seen so. Is it a foul there? It is by Gonzalez on Kane. As Lautaro Martinez comes on for Tagliafico, striker for the left back.
Yeah.
Needs must for Argentina.
Yeah, they're going all out now. Of course they are. Some really brave defending back there from England, but they're having to because Argentina are really testing them. They are. They're putting some wonderful crosses into that box. Montiel has crossed it more times than anybody else in the game. He's only been on for 10 minutes. There's that one coming in there from Tagliafico, just evading Alexis McAllister. Great touch there, Martin, wasn't it? And this is the foul.
With Reece James, you're never quite sure whether it's something that might affect the final. Should it be the final for England? That is a tempting fate remark.
Well,
I apologise for that. So it is time for Dan Burn.
yeah, not surprised at all because of the amount of crosses that Argentina are putting in the box. It looks like he's just walking off holding that right leg a little bit tenderly there, Reece James.
And another tall player.
Correct.
Nico O'Reilly. Declan Rice, I think, is been shepherded off. Of course, we have these substitution rules that I don't think have really been enforced, that you have to go off very rapidly. When players are tired, it's ridiculous to try and enforce it, but I think generally it was a point where people were wasting time. Rice has given his all. O'Reilly of Manchester City is on.
It's an interesting one, Martin. Elliot Anderson on a yellow card. And I know that Declan Rice has had a few issues, hasn't he, with illness, etc.
Time is the friend of England, the enemy of Argentina. There's still plenty of it to alter the face of this semi-final. So far, there's a smiling face for the European nation. Messi. De Paul. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo De Paul telegraphed it too much. Little sprint from Messi did enough. O'Reilly was only half a yard away from winning that and getting England into Argentina territory. Gonzalez. De Paul. Messi. In the end, neither one thing or the other. Unfortunate from Argentina's point of view and the skippers. Checking it out on the big screen.
Yeah, he's just having a look, yes, to see how much he overclubbed that one. Just a chunk, yeah, just a bit too much. But you're right, Martin, what you said in terms of Nico O'Reilly coming on along with Dan Burn, the height that England have got now.
Argentina are not finished. Fernandez. Ooh. Was a fair way out. Needed an intervention from the fingertips of Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, good strike, straight at Jordan Pickford. It's one that he's always going to get. Probably.
Argentina score. Argentina score. Enzo Fernandez. Argentina score.
More often than not.
Messi assist.
Into the penalty area.
Go! 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 Blast! 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 Argentina score! Blast! 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 Blast!
Some hit from Enzo Fernandez.
Game on! Shit! Bro!
Is this going to be offside? It's Messi offside when he receives that again. That's a big call. He might be, you know. The shot is stunning. The strike is unbelievable. But I wonder whether Messi is offside. Would we know by now? We probably would. Great goal. Brilliant hit.
Oh, the referee's got his hand to his ear. So as we assess the spectacular nature of the shot, what went before? Looks as though it's a goal given.
Game on! Argentina score! Messi with the assist! Bro! Oh, Enzo Fernandez! Enzo Fernandez! Touch my life! Touch my life! Enzo Fernandez! Woo! Argentina, why would they stress Messi like this? Must you score 87 and 86 minutes? Must you? Just score only!
Then they they show a different face. They have another level that they hit.
Every time you keep scoring 86 minutes.
That is from Enzo Fernandez, top draw.
Must you score 86, 87 minutes every time? So, score early and give us peace of mind.
Lionel Messi, a goal or an assist in each of his last 11 World Cup games. It's amazing. He is amazing. And Argentina are remarkably resilient. England were edging towards New York.
And it's listen, when you're 1-0 up and you keep looking up at the clock and you're seeing the minutes start to evaporate, it's human nature to start to backpedal onto the edge of your box. And they just gave Enzo Fernandez too much room there. But boy, what a hit. You've still got a lot to do from that sort of range, and it's some strike.
Messi. England aerially under pressure again. And the referee, well, if you're an Argentina player, you go, why? We're all going to be onside. But referee stopped it.
Argentina players are not happy. John Stones it was who headed that away and then immediately hit the floor. The referee has no option in this situation. He has to blow the whistle.
There's a picture from an elderly Englishman which tells the story for all Englishmen and ladies.
There's nothing wrong there.
There's nothing there. John Stones, that's a routine header for him. But he's not the first player that does that. Heads it, goes down and gets the game stopped.
There's nothing there.
What a hit.
Well, it was placement as well as power.
Yeah,
and that is the package, isn't it?
Correct. I mean, Jordan Pickford has made some incredible saves this tournament. Not just today, but he's not getting that. Not getting anywhere near that one.
Goals have come late, and a lot of them throughout the whole tournament, not just the late ones, have come from outside the box. They are responding to the chief cheerleader, the leader of the gang.
England have to dig very, very deep now. They do. They've got to weather this continual wave that's coming at them in blue, and then try and find the strength and the resources to get forward themselves. John Stones is going to have to lead the field of play, Martin, for a bit.
Had shades of that Croatian goal we saw England concede just before half-time in the game, the first game they played in Dallas. Soaring away to the right of Jordan Pickford. Here's Messi. Spence trying to get it away. Kane trying to get it away. We're into 9 added minutes, incidentally. And Argentina will feel that this is their time.
Yeah,
Come on, Argentina, come on, one more goal, one more goal. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. We can do it. Argentina score. Argentina score. Lautaro Martinez. Argentina score. Argentina score. Argentina score. Score.
For the second time, he's hit both posts.
Argentina score. Lautaro Martinez.
Messi.
Goal! Goal! Messi with the 2 assists. Goal! 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 Lazaro Martinez. Messi with 2 assists. Messi with 2 assists. God damn it. Beat your ass, motherfucker. I will beat your ass, motherfucker. Ah! 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 Bro!
So unlucky there, McAllister. And then when it comes
I said Argentina be trying. It's not going in. They have been trying. It's not going in. What is going on, bro? Oh! Messi changed my life. 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 Messi changed my life.
England are withering. Argentina are
Vamos!
now
Argentina, vamos!
superb.
Argentina, Spain, that's what I need. 2 of Messi! 2 of Messi! In World Cup final! 2 of Messi! How you feel now? He ain't coming to England.
The tough.
No cup is coming to England.
The tough gets going. Throw all the cliches at it you like. They apply. Harry Kane's asking for checks on the time. England now. The one thing you can say from England's point of view is they are slightly out of balance in terms of attacking players on the field, Argentina.
Come on, stop that. It's not necessary. Don't get a red card. It's not necessary. You still have time and you have time now to play. Stop it.
I must say is, I think, got through that first 20 minutes.
Yes.
How he did that, I don't know, but he's blossomed as an official as the game has gone on. There are a few makeshift defenders.
Dan Burner's automatically gone right in towards Emi Martinez for any sort of long throw or any cross that England can fashion from this situation.
Do not rule
If you
out.
check what happened with this game,
Do not despair,
England coach
fans.
is the one that killed this game. He
Argentina
removed all
fans
the attacker, the right back, he started putting defender. He wanted to defend the one goal lead just to end the game with Argentina. Argentina coach was smart enough, he was putting attacker. Now England coach want to put attacker now. Before he take all the attacker out, he started putting defender. Now it's time to put attack again. Just defend Argentina. 4 minutes to go, please. 4 minutes to go, please. Rodrigo the Port took unnecessary yellow card. You don't need that yellow card. It was not necessary. You see, now they want to remove the defender again and now put attacker. What were you thinking, England coach? What were you thinking? You started putting defender. Just one goal lead, you were putting defender.
Special forces, really, and this is a special forces moment.
Now he remove all the defender, he put attack.
And Marcus Rashford coming on as well.
Yeah, who's the only other England player who scored in this World Cup apart from Bellingham and Kane. He did against Croatia. Put it into the box will be the message from the boss, I'm sure. And it's
Don't do
coming
this
in
to
now.
me. Don't do
Not
this.
very well.
Argentina, please.
The hearts
Please, don't break my heart,
might be
Argentina,
broken for
please.
those
4 minutes to go, please.
England sections of the ground.
Please defend. Nobody should misbehave.
Football is so much about
Nobody
late goals.
should misbehave. Focus.
International tournaments.
Focus. Eye on the ball.
Handing on so
Focus.
much
Focus.
extra time.
Focus.
Kane wins the header.
Please.
Romero clears.
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to
Lots
go.
of players in
Please.
white in the middle, but it doesn't reach a whole pack of them beyond.
Please defend. Marcus Rashford not get speed. No worry about that. Not get speed.
Pickford the supplier this time, with a good angle on it towards Kane.
Please.
Alvarez.
Everybody defend. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go.
He's the one
Please.
Martin trying to hit now.
Please. 2 minutes to
Pickford
go.
here, he's gonna look for
Defend.
Dan Burn on that diagonal. gonna
2
probably
minutes,
again.
please. Please, 2 minutes to go.
Martinez, Byrne goes down. Referee's having nothing to do with that. Maybe not with that either.
2 minutes to go. Please, please, Argentina, don't make any silly mistake. No wrong tackle in the 80-yard box. No silly mistake, please. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
We have in this stadium.
2 minutes to go. Please. Please, please, 2 minutes.
An awesome recovery from
You can
Argentina.
try to hold the ball, just Faye, get this 2 minutes. If your leg touch ball, man, nowhere. They go use the 2 minutes, stay pass round. Argentina no Sabian. They just dey shoot ball up and down. Faye, 2 minutes to go. If your leg touch ball, man, nowhere. If your leg touch ball, they go use the 2 minutes, make pass. Nothing go touch your leg. Argentina, please.
Clock ticks up to 8 added minutes.
Maybe one last chance for England to get some
Please
sort of
defend
decent delivery
Argentina.
from a
Please
wide area.
defend. Please defend. Please. 1 minute to go. Just one.
It's coming back
Just
up.
one. Nobody should misbehave. Nobody. Oh, please. Oh,
Very well.
please. Oh.
Argentina
1
nearly
minute to
only
go.
had to keep the
Seconds.
ball. And who better?
Seconds. Oh yeah, nah. Who be this?
There again, he's fouled this time
Thank God, say na foul. The foul Messi.
to the final. Well, this is how it started. To be fair, from say minute 15 to prick a number from those early potential fracas, we haven't had too much. But now England know the game is almost up. It wasn't ever in the palm of their hand, Andy, was it?
No, not at all. Messi did great here, got his body back in.
Bellingham, you dey create.
For that, and it's
Sorry
a
for my
foul.
language, my manners. Sorry.
Of course, all the little fracas.
How you dey tackle Messi like that?
Argentina a chance to get their breath. That's why that happens. But some of their football was tremendous when they were 1 down. Top draw, really good.
Still time for England to take the throw. Anderson.
It's over now. What are you doing? Referee blow.
Oh, yet.
Referee blow.
Pass it forward. They could be in real trouble here, except that Messi has the bigger picture in mind. Didn't go out. Going back to Martinez and steers it
Referee
forward
blow.
towards his namesake Lautaro. Who,
What is going on? 10 minutes is passed.
from when the final whistle goes, with it still being 2-1, it's up towards Byrne.
What a header that is.
Enzo Fernandez. Argentina say blow the final whistle. The referee hasn't done it.
What's going on?
Play on.
It's 11 minutes now.
It's back with Pickford. One last long.
What's wrong? This referee, what's going on? From 9 to 11 minutes.
Dan Byrne coming in for it. Martinez hasn't got it. He's got a free kick. And that's all that Argentina need.
We have counted 12 minutes. What's going on, referee?
Hands in the air.
Scaloni trying to make sure nothing untoward happens. Dugout behaviour under scrutiny like everything else. There he is, the man who rose and planted in a header. Yet another Messi assist.
Argentina win! Argentina win!
And Argentina...
Argentina win! Argentina to the final! Argentina final. Bro, this team nearly frustrates me. This team nearly frustrates my life. This team nearly frustrates my life. Bro, Spain Argentina final. Spain Argentina final. This team nearly frustrates my life. Bro.
At the magic moment that mattered.
Hey.
England fall short. Again, they'll play again for the bronze medal.
What a game.
But Argentina will play Spain in
What
New
a
York,
game.
New Jersey on Sunday. And the great man has another great game in prospect. Andy Townsend.
What a game.
What a game.
Lionel Messi and Argentina, the defending champions, finding the way to get the job done once again.
See you guys for